Namaste yogis. This class will be focused on our backbends. I suggest you to grab your belt if you have one, and let's begin our practice on our knees in our child's pose. Bringing your forehead down to the floor, your hips on top of the heels. Beginning to focus on your breathing, bringing your attention inward, letting go anything that doesn't serve you during the practice. Leaving anything that doesn't serve you outside of your mat. Begin to observe your natural pattern of breathing. Are your inhales and exhales deep or shallow? Do you make any pauses between inhales and exhales? With every exhale, letting go any tension, relaxing your hips, your back, your shoulders, your neck, your arms. Relax your wrists, your palms. Relaxing your jaw, your face muscles. Observe if there are any thoughts stuck in your head. Take a deep inhale and let them go with your exhale. Letting go any stress, any discomfort, any fears from your heart, any anxiety. Your mat is your castle and nobody can get you here. When you're ready, gently start walking your palms to the left side of the room, stretching the right side of the torso. Keeping your hips on top of the heels. And then gently walk your palms back to center and all the way to the right. Inhale and exhale, return back to the center of the mat. Inhale, slide forward to find yourself on your belly. Position the tips of the fingers in the middle of the chest. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Activate your core and pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, start peeling the chest off the mat, finding your cobra. You can start with your baby cobra, having your elbows bent, making sure your shoulders are away from your ears and reaching your shoulder blades back and down, reaching your elbows towards one another and breathing. Inhaling, lifting through the heart, and exhale, slowly relax down to the floor. When you're ready, let's do it one more time. Press your pelvic bone into the mat. Inhale, start peeling the chest off the mat, leading with the heart, and maybe extending your arms if you can. Try not to lock the elbows, keeping your legs engaged, keeping your core engaged, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Now lift up, finding yourself in your tabletop, and send the hips back. Relaxing your lower back. Inhale, slide forward to your belly, finding your cobra. exhale, lift the hips up, find your child's pose. Inhaling cobra. Activate the core, exhale, child's pose. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling child's pose. Inhale cobra. Observing your spine getting more flexible as you repeat the movement. Inhaling, finding your cobra, engaging the spine, and exhale, lift the hips up, child's pose. Relax here for a moment. Inhale, slide forward, finding yourself on your belly, and transition into your Sphinx pose. Elbows right under the shoulders, pressing your forearms into the mat, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, lifting through the heart and sending your elbows towards the back of the room, reaching your shoulder blades towards one another. Your neck is long, shoulders are away from your ears. Inhale, lift the elbows off the mat. Keep elongating the spine. Try not to compress your lower back. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, lifting. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. And now see if you can walk your palms slightly forward. Press the forearms into the mat and keep lifting through the heart, sending your shoulders back and down. Observe how the action in your spine moved a little bit higher. When you're ready, press your palms into the mat, lift the elbows up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. And exhale down. Open your palms wider and maybe slide them slightly forward towards the chest. Inhale, start moving your torso from side to side, lifting the chest off the mat, moving like a cobra. If you want to lift higher, you have to move the palms closer towards the hips. And then exhale slowly. Lower down. And let's do it one more time. Inhaling. Big movements from side to side, lifting up. And exhaling, lowering down. Keep your palms where they are. Inhale, start lifting the chest and reaching your left shoulder towards the floor, opening the chest to the right side. Inhale and exhale, switch sides. If you need to adjust the palms, please do so. Little twist in your spine, nice stretch for the shoulders. You can send the gaze up if you wish. Making sure the shoulders are away from the ears, the neck is long, no pressure in your neck. Inhale, lift up, back to center. And exhale, gently lower down. Relax here for a moment. When you're ready, lift up and extend your left arm to the left side of the room. Bend the right elbow, pressing the palm into the mat. And start opening the chest to the right side of the room. If you wish, you can step your right foot right behind you. Maybe lift your right arm up, finding a nice stretch in your left shoulder, making sure you're in control of the stretch. Breathe in here. If you wish, you can send the palm all the way down and interlace the fingers if you have enough flexibility. It's just an option, a suggestion to take it a little bit deeper if you can, if your body needs it. We have to have nice open front of the torso to have deeper back bends, so opening our chest and shoulders will help with that. Inhale and exhale, gently release and return back to your belly. And then let's do the other side. Extend your right arm to the side. Bending the left elbow, pressing the palm into the mat. Start turning the chest to the left. If this is enough, just stay here. You can step your left foot right behind you to the floor. Sending the gaze up if you wish. Lifting your left arm up. And maybe sending your arm behind you, interlacing the fingers. Inhaling and exhale, gently release the lock and lower down your chest to the floor. Relax here for a moment, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck. When you're ready, send the gaze forward. Inhale, lift your right arm up and lift your left leg off the mat. Inhale, lift your left arm up and lift your right leg off the mat. Activate the core, activate the legs, your glutes. Inhale and exhale, lower all of the limbs down. Inhale and lift your arms and legs off the mat up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and hold. Reach the toes to the back of the room. Send your palms back. Lift your chest higher. Keeping your core engaged. Squeezing your shoulder blades towards one another. Inhale and exhale, gently lower down. Inhale and exhale. Send your gaze forward. Keep your feet on the mat. Now as you inhale, start reaching the palms forward, lifting the chest off the mat, and imagine you are swimming, opening your arms wide, and then bring them in towards the ribs, and keep swimming. 1, 2, 3, activating your lower back muscles. 4, strengthening your back. 5, activate the core. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. Exhale, lower down. When you're ready, find yourself on your elbows, bending the left knee with your right palm, grabbing your right foot, and start pressing your left foot into the right palm. It's going to help you to lift higher off the mat. Keeping your twist here. And if you wish, you can lift your right leg off the mat, send the toes towards the back of the room. Keep pressing the foot into the palm, lifting up higher, and maybe extending your left arm up. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Inhale, rise up to your elbows. Pressing your right forearm into the mat, bending the right knee with your left palm, reaching your left foot. Now start pressing the foot into the palm. Sending your gaze up towards the ceiling. If you wish, lift your left leg off the mat. Keep pressing the foot into the palm and extend your right arm forward. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale, gently release and relax. When you're ready, bend both knees and reach for your feet or ankles. Trying to keep your knees as close to one another as you can. Pressing your pelvic bone into the mat, activating the core. Peeling the chest off the mat, inhaling, pressing the feet into the palms, start lifting up. If your knees can come off the mat, let them do so, reaching and reaching the toes towards the ceiling. Opening the chest, opening the shoulders, finding a nice deep back bend. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale, gently, gently release in a controlled way and relax. Now, you can repeat your Natarajasana the regular way, or if you can and have enough flexibility in your chest and shoulders, send your palms back, cross your arms, and with your right palm, grab your left foot. With your left palm, grab your left foot, lift through the heart. It will be more challenging for the chest. Send your gaze forward. When you're ready, start pressing the feet into the palms, lifting the chest higher and higher off the mat, and maybe lifting the knees off the mat, reaching the toes up. Squeezing your shoulder blades towards one another. Keeping your neck long, shoulders away from your ears. If you wish, you can rock forward and back, massaging your belly. Inhale, lift the feet higher. Inhale and exhale, gently start lowering the knees down and lowering your torso down to the floor. Taking a moment to relax. Observing the heat building up, observing any sensations in the back of your body, in your shoulders, in your chest. When you're ready, lift up to your tabletop position and transition to your puppy pose. So walking the palms forward but keeping the hips over the knees, and gently start lowering your chest down to the floor, trying to touch the chest towards the mat. Reaching the chin towards the chest, reaching the chin towards the mat. If you're pretty comfortable, you can try to roll the palms up towards the ceiling and feel some stretch in your shoulders. Inhale and exhale, reach the palms to the floor and gently transition to your Sphinx pose, lifting through the heart. Curling the toes under and transition into your elbow plank, making sure your hips are not sinking. You're activating the core, sending the heels back. So start activating the core, kind of tucking your tailbone under and reaching the heels back. Pressing the forearms into the mat. Reaching the pelvis towards the ribs. Energizing your core muscles. Breathing here, sending the heels back. Inhale and exhale, start walking your feet slightly forward, finding your dolphin, reaching the heels down, sending the tailbone up towards the ceiling, sink in the chest, lower, sending the gaze in between your forearms, keeping your neck long. Inhale and exhale, drop down to your knees and find your child's pose. Observing any sensations in your back muscles, in your spine, in your vertebrae, in your arms. When you're ready, press the palms into the mat, curl the toes, and transition to a downward facing dog. You can bend the knees here one at a time, sending the tailbone up, straightening the legs, reaching the heels down, tucking the chin towards the chest, pulling the navel in towards the spine. You can swing the hips from side to side. When you're ready, reach both heels down, straightening the legs. And see if you can lift the toes off the mat. Spreading the toes, feeling the activation in your calf muscles. Inhale and exhale. Gently walk the feet to the front of the mat. Finding yourself in your Uttanasana, forward fold. Gently bending the knees. If you wish, grabbing opposite elbows. And relaxing here for a moment. Letting your back stretch. Observing the gravity pulling your head down. Relaxing your jaw. Your face muscles. Inhale and exhale, releasing your palms down to the floor. Activate the core. Inhale, slowly start rising up, stacking your vertebrae one on top of the other. Finding yourself in your mountain pose. Aligning your hips over the heels, shoulders over the hips. Aligning the crown of the head over the center of the hips. Rooting the feet into the mat. When you're ready, let's do a couple of sun salutations. Inhale, lift the palms up and find your gentle back bend. Sending the hips slightly forward, lifting through the heart, and then back bending. Exhale, keeping your core engaged, start folding forward, keeping your back flat, and bending the knees if you need to, reaching the palms towards the floor or the shins. And inhale, lifting the chest halfway up, straightening the spine, straightening the legs. You can keep your palms on top of the shins. And exhale, stepping your feet back into plank, making sure there is no arch in your back. Activate the core. And exhale, drop down to your knees, chest and chin, or if you're ready for your chaturanga, lower down to your chaturanga. And inhale, press up for your upward facing dog. Only the tops of the feet are on the mat, thighs are off the mat, knees are off the mat. And exhale, lift the hips up, uncurl the toes, and find your downward facing dog, reaching the hips up towards the ceiling. Stretch the back of your neck, reach the chin towards the chest. Keep rotating your biceps out. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze forward, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up, and exhale, reaching the chest towards the thighs. Inhaling, rising up, trying to keep your back straight, lifting the palms up, finding your back bend. And exhale, return back to your mountain pose. Inhaling, lifting the palms up, back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. And exhale, step, walk, or jump back. Plank chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here, 5 deep inhales and exhales, sending the gaze towards the navel, reaching the heels down. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze forward, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, rising up, reaching the palms up. Find your back bend. And exhale, return back to your mountain pose. Inhale, lift the palms up, back bend. Exhale, fold forward, keeping your core engaged, sending the tailbone up. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up, straightening the spine. And exhale, step walk, jump back, plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here, reach the heels down, straightening the legs, activating your quadriceps. Sending your outer thighs in, inner thighs out. Pressing the palms into the mat and rotating your forearms slightly in and your biceps out, finding a nice space in between your shoulder blades. Avoid doing this, shoulders away from your ears. Keep pushing your left heel towards the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg up. You can point your toes, but keep your hips squared and lift your right leg higher and higher. Now bend the knee, open the hip, pointing the toes behind you. Inhale and exhale, gently drop your right leg down to the floor. Realign your dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, keeping your right leg straight and reaching your right heel down to the floor. You can point the toes, keeping your hips squared, sinking the chest lower and lifting your left leg higher and higher, reaching the chest towards the mat. You can bend the knee and now open the hip, pointing the toes behind you. Inhale and exhale, gently release your left leg down to the floor. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back knee down, finding your low lunge. Sinking the hips as low as you can. If you need to have some cushion under the left knee, you can roll your mat. Making sure front knee doesn't go over the front toes. Relaxing your belly. You can keep your palms on the floor if you wish, and just sink, stretching your left hip flexor, and breathe. Making sure the weight is not, the weight on the left knee, the left on the right leg is not on the kneecap, but above the knee. Just relax here, relax your pelvic floor muscles, relax your belly. And now when you're ready, lift the torso up and keep sinking the hips lower. You can press the palms into the top of your right thigh, so sending the knee forward and lifting through the heart, finding a gentle back bend. Feeling a nice stretch at the front of your left hip. Making sure there is no compression in your lower back. You can keep your right palm on the knee and inhale, lift your left arm up. Keep getting out of the lower back, so elongate the spine, reach the heart up, and then lean back. Keeping your core engaged, sinking the hips lower. If you wish, you can reach your right palm down to the floor and maybe find a deeper back bend. ready, inhale. Lift your head back up to neutral. Activate the core and slowly return back. And exhale, reach the palms to the floor and find your twist. Keep pressing your left palm into the mat, turning the chest to the right, reaching your right fingertips up. Make sure you're breathing. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And if you're ready, bend the left knee and reach your right palm towards the left foot, grabbing the foot and gently, in a controlled way, start reaching the heel towards the glutes. Keep turning the chest to the right and keep breathing. You can gently roll from one side of the quadricep to another, making sure it's not on the knee, and observe how it feels in different parts of the quadricep. Inhale and exhale, release. Frame the front foot, lift your back knee up and step your right foot back into plank. Exhaling Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. If you need to take your child's pose, you can do so at any time of the practice. This is your journey. Take a break when you need it. Breathe here. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back knee down, finding your low lunge. Sinking the hips lower, making sure the front knee doesn't go over the toes. You can keep your palms on the floor for now and feel a nice stretch in your right quadricep. Relaxing your pelvic floor muscles, relaxing your belly. When you're ready, activate the core, lift the torso up, and keep sinking the hips lower. You can press the palms on top of your left thigh and lifting through the heart and leaning back. So you're sending the knee forward and pushing yourself back. You can find a wider stance if you're losing your balance. If you are ready, you can lift your right arm up, lift through the heart and lean back. Maybe you can drop your left palm down to the floor and find a deeper back bend. When you're ready, inhale, lift your head back to neutral. And exhale, activate the core, slowly rise up, reaching your right palm down to the floor, opening the chest to the left, finding your gentle twist, reaching your left fingertips up. If this is enough, just stay here. If you're ready, bend the right knee, reach for the foot with your left palm. Making sure the weight is not on the kneecap, sink the hips lower, keep twisting, and keep reaching the heel towards the glutes. You can play with rolling from one side of your quadricep to another. And when you're ready, exhale, gently release the foot. Being careful with the knee, drop the foot down to the floor. Frame your front foot, lift your back, knee up. Send the left foot back. Exhale, lower down to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Reach the tailbone up towards the ceiling, pressing the palms into the mat, tucking the chin towards the chest. 5 deep inhales and exhales. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down and rising up for your warrior one. Keeping your hips in a neutral position. Bending the front knee, lifting your arms up and sending your shoulders down. Keeping your back leg straight. Pressing the outer edge of your back foot into the mat. Now see if you can bend the right elbow and send your left palm towards your shoulder blades and maybe interlace the fingers. Lift through the heart. Inhale and exhale. Gently release and interlace the fingers right behind you. Lifting through the heart, squeezing your shoulder blades, finding your back bend. And exhale, fold forward, reaching your chest towards the floor, reaching the palms to the front of the room. Inhale, rise up, finding your back bend, keep your front knee bent. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Reach the palms forward. When you're ready, press through the front foot. Rise up. Straightening the front leg. Releasing the lock on your palms. And turning the chest and the hips to the side. Extending your arms. Inhale, send the hips back and reach your torso forward, finding your triangle. Elongating both sides of the torso, sending your gaze up. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze down, relax your neck, press through the front foot, rise up. Inhale and exhale, bend the front knee, finding your warrior two, sending your gaze forward. Inhale, flip through the front palm and reverse your warrior. Inhale and exhale. Reach your right palm to the inner side of the right foot, finding your extended side angle stretch. Inhale and exhale. Drop your left palm down to the floor. Drop your back knee down, finding your lizard. Walking your right foot to the outer edge of the mat, lifting through the heart. Maybe you can drop down to your elbows. Keeping your neck long, shoulders away from your ears. When you're ready, extend your arms and frame your front foot. Now push the hips back, flexing the front leg, stretching your hamstring, lowering the chest down over the front thigh. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Stay in here for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Bend the front knee, lift your back knee up, step your right foot back into plank, and exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep inhales and exhales. Tuck the chin towards the chest, send the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down and rising up for your warrior one. Bending the front knee, keeping your hips in a neutral position. Shoulders over the hips, sending your shoulder blades down. Bending the left elbow, sending your right palm down and towards the shoulder blades. See if you can interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift through the heart. Stretching your left tricep. You can find a gentle back bend if you wish, keeping your front knee bent. Keeping your back leg engaged. Inhale and exhale, gently release the lock, sending both palms towards your lower back, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lift through the heart, squeeze your shoulder blades and find your back bend. Exhale, keep your core engaged. Start folding forward, reaching your chest to the floor, sending your palms towards the front of the room. Inhale, rise up, back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Stay here for a couple of breaths. When you're ready, press through the front foot, rise up. Straightening your front leg, releasing the lock on your palms, opening the hips and chest to the side, extending your arms. Inhale, send the hips back, reach your torso forward, keeping your chest open and lower down. Staking your right shoulder on top of the left, reaching your right fingertips up, keeping your both legs engaged, elongating both sides of the torso. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze down, relax the neck, press through the front foot, rise up, and bend the front knee, finding your warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm up, and exhale, reverse your warrior, elongating both sides of the torso, keeping your front knee bent. Rooting your feet into the mat. Inhale, rise up. And bring your left palm to the inner side of your left foot, finding your extended side angle stretch, lifting your right arm up and send it forward, sending the gaze to the palm, keeping your chest open. Pressing your left shoulder into the knee, knee into the shoulder, keeping your core activated. Inhale and exhale. Drop your right palm down to the floor, drop your back knee down, and walk your left foot to the outer edge of the mat, finding your lizard pose. If you're comfortable here, just stay here and breathe. Maybe you can drop down to your elbows. When you're ready, extend your arms and frame your front foot. Send the hips back, flexing your left foot, extending the left leg, and lower the chest down over your left thigh. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift through the heart. Exhale, send the hips back. Inhale, bend. Exhale, send the hips back. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, send the hips back. Inhale, bend the knee, lift your back, knee up. Step your left foot back into plank and exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Slowly walk your palms towards the feet. Opening your feet hip-width distance apart, grabbing your big toes with your index and middle finger. Inhaling, lifting through the heart. And exhale, start reaching the chest towards the thighs, opening the elbows to the sides, shoulders away from your ears. Closing the gap between your belly and your thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, and exhale, bring your palm under the foot if you can, otherwise stay in the previous variation. If you're not able to hold on to the toes, maybe you can hold on to the ankles, at the back of the ankles, and just reach the chest forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, and exhale, start lowering down. Shoulders away from your ears, keeping your neck long. Breathing. With every exhale, going a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, release the palms. Now, close the feet slightly, and send your arms at the back of your calf muscles. And with your right palm, grab your left ankle with your left palm, right ankle. You can bend the knees if you need to. Inhale and exhale. Start extending your legs, reaching the chest towards the thighs. Sending the tailbone up, up, up towards the ceiling, straightening your legs. Inhale, gently release the lock on the hands, lifting the chest halfway up, and exhale, slowly walk your palms back to your downward dog position. Inhale, lift your right leg up, keep your hips squared and keep your foot flexed, and send the right heel to the back of the room. Imagine you're trying to move the wall behind you, sinking the chest lower, feeling a deeper stretch at the back of your left leg. Inhaling, lifting your right leg higher. Inhale, lift it higher. Inhale, lift it a little bit higher. And exhale, step your right foot to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down, heel to heel alignment, lift through the heart. And exhale, walk the palms to the back of the room, finding your pyramid with hands on the floor. Making sure 4 corners of the foot are on the mat, especially the inner part. Normally we tend to lift the inner part of the foot and just feel the stretch on the outside of the leg. So make sure the inner part of the foot is activated. Breathing here, squaring the hips, sending your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, walk your palms forward, lifting your back leg up, and exhale, fold forward, finding your standing split. reaching your left toes up, up, up towards the ceiling. And exhale, stepping your left foot back, finding your low lunge. Inhale and exhale, push the hips back. If you need to use the blocks, use the blocks, and check where you are in your front split Hanumanasana. Start walking your feet away from one from another. Slowly controlling the stretch, observing just where you are for now. And with every exhale, trying to relax and let the gravity take you closer and closer towards the floor. Breathing. If you wish, you can fold forward. Inhaling, lifting the chest up. And if you think you are ready, try to bend your left knee and hold onto the foot. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And slowly start getting out of the pose, bringing your feet closer to one another, going back to your lunge, stepping your right foot back into plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Observing if there are any differences in the way your left and right side feels. Does the right side feel more open, more comfortable? Reach your right heel down to the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Keep your hips squared, flex the foot. Imagine you're trying to move the wall behind you. Send the left heel away from you. Sink the chest lower, feel a deeper stretch at the back of your right leg. Inhale, lifting your left leg higher. Breathe. Inhale, lift it higher. Keeping your hips squared. Inhale, lift it higher. And exhale, step your left foot to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down. Heel to heel alignment. Preparing for your pyramid pose. Inhale, lift through the heart. Square the hips. And exhale, start lowering the chest down. Working your palms to the back of the room. Fingers pointed towards the back. Square the hips, root four corners of your front foot into the mat. And inhale, lift the chest up, walking your palms forward. Bring the weight towards the left foot, lift your right leg up, and fold forward, finding your standing split. Inhale and exhale. Gently drop your right foot back down to the mat, finding your lunge. And from here, if you're ready, slowly start walking your feet away from one another, controlling the stretch. Slowly and gently lowering the hips down to the floor. If you're ready, all the way down. Breathing, and if you're ready, exhale, slowly lower down over your front thigh. Inhale, gently lift the torso back up, and maybe see if you can bend your right knee. Be careful with the knee, reaching for the foot. Inhale and exhale, gently release the foot down and slowly lift the hips. Bending the front knee. And exhale, step your left foot back into plank and lower down to your knees. Finding your child's pose, relax. When you're ready, slowly rise up, finding yourself on the knees, preparing to do your camel pose. Opening your feet, opening your knees, hips distance apart. It's up to you if you want to have your toes curled. Maybe you'll have more balance if they're curled. Bring your palms towards the lower back, fingers facing up, sending the hips forward. Inhale, reach the heart up towards the ceiling. If this is enough, just stay here. Maybe lean slightly back. And maybe if you're ready, reach your palms towards the heels. If you have neck issues, tuck the chin towards the chest, shoulders away from your ears. If you feel comfortable, drop your head back down. Gently activate the core, send the hips forward. When you're ready, inhale, lift your head back to neutral. And exhale, bring your palms towards the lower back. Activate the core, activate the glutes. Inhale, start bringing your shoulders over the hips. And exhale, slowly lower the hips down. Finding your child's pose, gently relaxing your lower back. Relaxing your belly, feeling your lower back stretching. When you're ready, curl the toes and lift the hips up, finding your downward facing dog. And slowly walk your palms towards the feet, bending the knees and inhaling, rising up, sticking your shoulders on top of the hips. Bringing the weight towards the left foot, finding your tree pose. Bringing the sole of the right foot either below the left knee or above the knee, activating your left leg, pressing the thigh into the foot, foot into the thigh, finding your balance and growing the tree if you wish. You can close your eyes for more challenge. Inhale and exhale. Gently drop the right foot down to the floor. Bring the weight towards the left foot one more time and just lift the right knee and squeeze the knee towards the chest. And now gently grab your right foot from the outside. Start pressing the foot into the palm, reaching your left arm forward, finding your dancer's pose. Holding the foot from the outside will intensify the stretch on the shoulder, reaching your toes towards the ceiling, avoiding to lower the chest down parallel to the mat. This way you will avoid the back bend. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Now see if you can bring your palm towards the inner side of the foot. Start pressing the foot into the palm. And try to avoid external rotation of the knee. Don't flare the leg out to the side. activate your left leg. Inhale and exhale, gently release. If you're not able to hold on to the foot, you can use your belt. Bring the belt towards the foot. Hold on to the belt. And work here, making sure the leg doesn't externally rotate. Now let's try, actually let's keep our belts if you have the belt. To rotate our shoulder, bringing the elbow up towards the ceiling. So hold on to the belt. Bring your right knee towards the left. Bring the weight towards the left leg. Activate the core, root your left foot into the mat. Slowly start rotating your right elbow towards the ceiling. Reaching your right toes towards the ceiling. Start lifting your right knee higher and higher. If you wish, you can send your left arm back. Inhale and exhale. Gently let go of the belt. And if you wish, you can just repeat the same variation with your belt, or try to hold your foot with your palm and then rotate the elbow up towards the ceiling, and maybe stand with your left arm extended, or reach your left arm back to hold on to the foot. Just give it a try, play with your dancer's pose, see where you are. So bring the weight towards the left foot, activate the core. Really activate your left thigh and glute muscles. So you're really holding your balance on the left leg. Now send the foot back, grab onto the foot, and start externally rotating your elbow, reaching the elbow towards the ceiling. And maybe reaching your left palm back. Find a focal point, breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And to be honest, this is the first time I ever did this pose, this variation with holding my leg with elbows up. So I hope some of you were able to get into this pose too. And let's do the other side. So let's do our tree to find our balance. Bring the weight towards the right foot. Bring the sole of the left foot towards your calf muscle or towards your inner thigh. Activate the thigh. It should be really strong like a tree. And then press the sole of the foot into the thigh. Lift through the heart. And maybe grow the tree. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently release your foot down to the floor. Bring the weight towards the left foot, squeeze the left knee towards the chest. Now send your left foot back and bring the palm to the outer edge of your foot. Start sending your left knee back and up, pressing the foot into the palm, reaching the toes towards the ceiling. Breathing. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And bring the palm to the inner side of the foot. Root the right foot into the mat. Start sending your right arm forward, sending the left knee back and up towards the ceiling. Finding your balance. Keep elongating the spine. Inhale and exhale, gently release. If you have the belt, you can try to do the variation with the belt and your elbows up towards the ceiling. Bring the belt towards the foot. Hold on to the belt and start sending your elbow up towards the ceiling. Finding a focal point. If you think you can bring your hold closer towards the leg, you can do so. Find your balance. Maybe you can send your right palm back. Inhale and exhale. Let go of the belt. Bringing the left knee down and releasing the foot to the floor. Getting rid of your belt. And trying the variation with both elbows. One elbow or both elbows up towards the ceiling. Really find your focal point. Find your balance. This is not a must. This is just an option, a variation to try, to play, have some fun time. So keep a microband in your right knee. Slowly start grabbing onto the left foot, externally rotating your left elbow up towards the ceiling. And maybe reaching your right palm back. And when you think you're ready, gently let go of the foot and exhale. Release your arms down, found in your mountain pose. Inhale, bring the palms up. And exhale, fold forward, trying to keep your back flat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. And exhale, step your feet back to plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, drop down to your knees. Find your child's pose, relax your lower back. Inhale, lift your torso up and gently transition to sit on your hips, extending the legs, preparing for your Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Activate the legs, flex the feet. Inhale, lift your arms up and exhale, fold forward. Breathe in here, shoulders away from your ears. Stretching your lower back. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Bending the knees, lifting the feet off the mat. Finding your half Navasana or full Navasana. Inhale and exhale. Slowly start rolling out one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Squeezing your knees towards the chest. Rocking from side to side, resetting your lower back. Lift your legs up. If you feel that this is enough for you today, just stay here. You can stay with your legs up the wall. You can take halasana to stretch your lower back a little bit more. Sending your feet behind you. You can bring the tops of the toes on the mat. You can press your palms towards your lower back or middle back and lift the feet up towards the ceiling, finding your shoulder stand. Making sure the weight is not on the neck but on your elbows and the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, reach the feet down to the floor. And exhale, start rolling out one vertebra by vertebra at a time, using your palms as your brakes. Activate the core. And slowly bring your feet down to the mat. Bring your knees to the chest one more time. Rocking from side to side. Inhale and exhale, start rolling your shoulders back down, extending your legs. Opening your feet, mat width apart. Extending your arms, palms facing up, preparing for your shavasana. Letting go any tension. Letting go any stress. When you're ready to finish the practice, start wiggling your toes, your fingers, stretching your arms overhead, bringing your knees to the chest. Rolling to your right side, finding your way to your comfortable position. Taking a moment to observe how you feel after the practice. If there is any difference at all. Thank you for sharing your beautiful practice with me. I hope to enjoy this sequence. Share with your friends, subscribe, press the like button, leave a comment how you feel after the practice. Maybe you had some breakthroughs with some poses. Until we meet again, namaste.